Okay.
Chicka, chicka.
Yeah.
Kill Bill and Rev. We don't suck.
Ooh. Hey everybody, welcome to the smoothest podcast ever since 1982.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Raph, and next to me is your co-host, Kill Bill.
Oh yeah. Now just strap on in, put your strap-ons on, and get buck. Just get on up.
Get on up and get buck.
What song is that? It was like, get on up. What is that?
Get up, get on up, get up.
Yeah, what song is that?
A Sex Machine.
Oh, that's it. Is that the song? Is he talking about his penis?
I hope so.
I think Sex Machine is actually like about his struggles with erectile dysfunction. And he's looking at his penis, and he's just like, get on up, get up.
Oh, I thought he was talking about, like, his chobit that he hasn't charged in a while.
His what?
His chobit.
What is that? Is that an anime?
You seen chobits where they're like
No, I've never seen.
they're like
I've never seen that anime.
Yeah, they're like robo friends, and the guy's like, damn, she got them titties though.
Dude, that's my favorite. This is all based on the anime, right?
Yeah, which is based on the Bible.
Get on up. How you doing, Raph? We haven't seen you in a few minutes.
Yeah, man, I've been, hiding away in the dungeons ever since we found that spooky footage last week.
Yeah, that was really fucking terrifying, dude.
I shit farted myself.
It was like we had the podcast and we looked and it just wasn't there. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, no, it was pretty terrifying. It's kind of sad we lost it because we were reading creepypastas, but it's okay. We got y'all covered next year.
Yeah. Or I think we should do some kind of creepypasta reading regardless of the time of year, because I had a lot of fun doing that. And I'm really upset because we read Sonic.exe, and that is oh man, that was something.
That was really good. Hey Bill, would you rather know when you are going to die or how you're going to die?
When or how?
Yes.
I think I'd rather know when. No, I'd rather know when, because then I'd be like if it's like, oh, you die of a log truck rolls over on you, then I'm going to be afraid of log trucks and just try to avoid them. But there's no point in avoiding them because that's how I'm going to die. Right?
Yeah.
I think I would rather know when.
Yeah.
But still, that wouldn't be very fun. I wouldn't want to know either. But if I had to choose, I would say when. How about you, Rav? I want to know your opinion, your spicy take on this.
Both.
Okay.
I'm gonna paraphrase the question, and by paraphrase the question, I mean ask you an entirely different question.
Okay, yeah, just lay it on me. Lay it on me like a thick butter on a butthole.
Would you rather accidentally be responsible for the death of a child, or accidentally be responsible for the deaths of 3 adults?
We got too many kids in this world. You know what I'm saying? Too many of them.
Yeah.
Take it away. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking you're right.
Somebody ring the Kill Bill Hates Children alarm.
Kill Bill hates children. Kill Bill hates children.
So you're someone who hates children.
I don't hate children, actually. I think they're pretty cool.
Is going to know when you're going to die.
Yes.
I'm going to know when I'm going to die and how I'm going to die, and I'm going to kill 3 adults. The follow-up question, this is the one I've been waiting to ask all this time, because this is the one that's really going to open up the hole of your heart.
Okay, open my heart's hole.
Would you rather be transported permanently 500 years into the future or 500 years into the past? And why?
Well, this is a tricky one. Okay, the reason why this is tricky is we don't know what's in the future, but we do know the past sucks.
Yeah.
See, 500 years, what was going on around that time? What was popping? Am I still in America?
I mean, let's say you yeah.
Okay. 500 years ago. I do future. I do the future.
Do future. Okay, well then let's do a bit of role playing. You arrive in the future and like what's happening? Like what do you? Wait, not role playing. Sorry. Like, tell me like what happens. What do you think would happen?
What do I think would happen in the future?
Yeah.
See, okay, this is the way I think about it, right? No matter what happens in the future, whatever's going on, at least there'll be air conditioning.
True.
So it could be a world of cybernetic, enhanced androids that are mercilessly hunting people down.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because at the end of the day, I still have future Jay-Z to protect me against them. And
or known as present time Jay-Z 500 years from now.
Yeah, but it's probably a different dimension, so he's probably there, bowl cut and everything. And Gohan is there. Gohan is with him.
What would you do? Like, what would be your purpose? Yeah, like, what would I
do?
Like,
I would fight the fucking androids, dude. I'd fight the cybernetically enhanced androids that are threatening humanity, duh. And I would fight alongside Gohan and future Jay-Z. And I would have a scar for some reason.
Where?
And I'd get a sword, I think. Maybe he'd give me his sword or a different sword. I'd be like, look at this.
Where'd you have the scar?
On my belly button. From where I get sliced by an android who thinks I'm pregnant. And is like, kill the young.
How considerate. Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha.
So, yeah.
That's a good answer.
But the big thing is like I'm there with Gohan, future Jay-Z, fighting androids in the cool air of air conditioning.
Yeah. That's super important.
So that's what's really important. I think that's really important. It's important to me. It's important to the kids back home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do it for America. What about you, Rab? What would you do?
Probably go into the future. Be like, what does the food taste like? What does the music sound like? What does the architecture look like? I'd also like look back in time and see how everyone I knew died.
Okay.
And like it'd be funny because I could literally just spend the rest of my life looking back into the past and being like, man, holy shit, look how much stuff has happened.
Now see, hold on. This fucks with the lore though, okay? Because if you know how you're gonna die and when you're gonna die,
yeah,
right? And it says like you die in 2500 AD, right? Like, couldn't you just theoretically just stay in the present or go in the past and live for that amount of time?
Well,
or would it depend on your actions?
I think it would probably depend on my actions. Maybe I would perpetually know, and it would sometimes change depending on like some major event choices.
Right.
Magic. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I would rather not know when I die or how I die, but if I had
would
to...
you
I'd
join me in the rebellion against the androids?
I probably wouldn't. No, I probably wouldn't. I probably would side with the androids and just live out a pretty chill life.
You just have to like masquerade as an android the whole time?
No, I'd be like, look, I've got no beef with y'all.
That's not how that works, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that humans said that to the androids in Dragon Ball, and they still got murked.
But what if my plan is I would make banana pancakes for them.
That's a good plan. That's a real good plan.
Yeah, that way they'd be like, well, we got to keep that one.
Yeah, you're right. And they do eat, right? They this is assuming they eat.
Yeah, of course they're androids. They're not robots. They're androids, right? So they're like they're only part cybernetic, no?
I think a cyborg is part cybernetic and an android This was like a whole meme, right? That the androids are actually cyborgs in Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay. See, that's what fucked me up. I thought androids were like, well, androids in Dragon Ball because they're
it's fine.
cyborgs.
You know okay. Even the coldest-hearted human or android needs banana pancakes at least once in their life.
Yeah. By then, I assume like androids would be pretty much just like people anyway, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah, I'm thinking so.
I would figure something out, some sort of banana pancakes.
I think the banana pancake's a really good idea, man. I think that personally, I would, if I was an android, I would be like, let's keep him. You know?
Okay.
Yo. Late night staring out my window. I swear I heard a rustle in the woods. I never once claimed that I was perfect, but I like to think I'm hustling for good. It's mask off, baby, bump future for the future of our grandkids. Lamping, smoking up the coupe that we've been cramped in. I swore on my mama I stopped rapping over lo-fi. 4 days later I was rapping over lo-fi. Traffic in my pockets full of minerals. Blood detoxing where my heart been pulling pinnacles. Cotton wool peripherals, I ain't with the sturdiness. Would've kicked the ladder but my fears left me courteous. Rapping just to rap, it's not a deeper meaning. Playing with the Ouija, trying to see some demons. Shuffling the tarot, try draw devil card. Last mixtape I had to tease them and I left them hard. Hella paranoia, your steps ain't stealthy. Out the atmosphere, catching breaths can't help me. Not the best at being healthy, I'm just floating through the waste. Walk the astral plane to get an overview of space. It seems the end game went over through the chase. Folk can feel the desperation blowing through the bass. Sucking dick, gripping on handlebar. A mothership is dump a clip. Buck suicide pact is fucking lit. I never pop beans. Fuck waking up, it stops dreams. Song full of granite, poems for the bandits. Stones what I branded, sipping brandy with the moet. Tell your favorite rapper show up more and ghost less. Late night staring out my window. I swear I'm hearing sounds in the trees. Waking up at night, hearing groans from the ghost. Trying to find a little trouble, I can hear you in the bubble. What? Late night staring out my window. Tap the glass, tap back and haul ass. I tell him. Late night staring out my window.
But like, okay, would you rather be able to control fire or water?
Fire or water? Now, when you say control fire, does that mean you can create fire or you can only manipulate it?
What would be more fun? Let's say you can create it. Same goes with water if you choose water.
And I can create water. Can I also manipulate it?
Yeah. That's what I mean by control.
Because, like, okay, it would depend on your answer, I guess. Because if you picked fire, I would pick water. Because then, well, with water, you can literally, like, manipulate the entire ocean if you wanted to. Like, it's like 97% of the whole world is covered by water. So you could just...
with the fire, I mean, like, what's the distance? You know, like, how far can you control something? If fire, dude, you could control the fucking universe. You could control stars.
That's true, too.
With the water, the reason I'd pick water, I'd never get thirsty.
That's true, man. You just be sitting there fucking squirting water into
I'd be
your
like,
mouth.
oh, I'm thirsty. Squirting water into my own mouth, yeah. And like,
Yeah, exactly. You just be chilling with the fucking, your hands. It would come out of your palms, right?
Yeah.
You're basically a human super soaker.
Also, whenever you piss, I wouldn't even have to hold my dick in my hands and be worried about pissing on my feet because I'd be like, I can control the stream directly
right
out of my
but
dick.
Isn't it not, it's like not 100% water, so like minerals or whatever other waste is in there is gonna just go crazy.
Well, I mean, like, right? No, because like, shut up, no, like, no. I mean, like,
it just
okay,
separates, it rips your penis open.
So when you think I say water, do you think like just H2O? So does that mean I can, like, if I grab part of the water, like in the ocean, it's like all the salts would be separated somehow?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because they're like part of it. Man. I know. I think because they're all one, they're all like infused together. You can't really separate them that easily.
So by that logic, then you can like also control most liquids, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I could just like kill people because of like the blood in their bodies, right? But I wouldn't be all about that. I just drink a lot and make sure that my piss don't miss the bowl.
Like if you wanted a cool, refreshing Coca-Cola, you could just be chilling, and then like just have one burst open from the fridge
Yeah.
and then travel to you, and then you just drink it like out of the sky air.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I could also drown, like, not drown. I mean, I could drown people. I could save people from drowning, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Rav.
What is it?
Okay, if you were a Pokemon gym leader,
Ooh.
what type would you specialize in? And also, what would your Pokemon gym leader name be? Because it can't just be Rav.
So, does it have to be a single type?
It can, I mean, you can get creative with it.
Okay. If it were double type, I'd go for Ghost Dark. If it were single type, I'd go with Ice.
Interesting.
So my name would be, if I were the Ice one, it'd be, Cool Man Kevin.
Yo, cool man, Kevin. What's the name of your badge? Because they all have badges. Like it's like, oh, it's a Cascade badge. It's a what badge?
Oh, gotcha. Cool Man badge.
Damn, cool man Kevin gave you the cool man badge.
No, Cool Man Kevin badge.
Cool man Kevin badge.
Yeah, and if I was a Ghost and Dark type gym leader, I'd be Spooky Man Steven.
Dude, Spooky Man Steven. What kind of badge would that be? A Spooky Man Steven badge or what?
No, that'd be stupid. It'd be the
Yeah, that's dumb.
come on, man. It would be the badge.
That's good, the boo badge.
No.
I don't think there is a boo badge.
It's
That's
the-
fire.
Badge.
Oh, sorry, the boo. The wall.
Oh. What about you?
I'm thinking like if I were to do it, I would if it was a dual type, it would be water and psychic, and I would only use slow bros, like just a big team of slow bros.
Just 6 slow bros?
Yeah, 6 slow bros, and they would all be slightly different. Like one of them would like. They all have the exact same moveset, except for one of them knows like Ice Beam, the other one knows like Psychic, and the other one knows like this, and the other one knows like that. And they're all like Slowbro 1, Slowbro 2.
And then there's the one that knows just Tail Whip.
Yeah, exactly. That's my trump card. That's the one I keep in the back. Yeah, he's ready. He's my anchor.
They're your main. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Slowbro 6.5 because Slowbro 6 didn't make it.
Oh. Sorry.
The cloister ate him.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
But like real spit, like in Pokemon Gold, didn't they eat Slowpoke tails, like viciously cut off their tails and eat them, and it was like a trade?
Yeah. Was it Team Rocket or whatever the team was in that one? I think it was Team Rocket.
I think it was Rocket. Yeah, it was Rocket. It was
Yeah,
Rocket still in Gold.
They used to like chop off the Slowpoke tails. They would grow back apparently, right?
I don't think so.
No?
I think that they were just fucking savages and just like cut off their tails and ate them in front of
That's
them.
like the most like disturbing thing within Pokemon, where like non-Pokedex related, where it's literally dialogue. Yeah, we like
Yeah.
cut these tails off these Pokemon and eat them.
There's quite a
that's
few.
crazy.
Yeah, there's quite a few things that are pretty disturbing in the Pokedex.
But that was
though.
like the only Pokedex is full of disturbing stuff, but in terms of dialogue, that's the only reference to humans consuming Pokemon.
I always wonder what them fools be eating. What do they eat?
Taters.
What people? They eat potatoes?
Taters and beans and rice.
So what you're telling me is that everyone in the Pokemon universe are vegetarians?
Fuck is it, what's your problem? What's wrong with that?
So like, okay, would eating an Execute be vegan?
No, it would be vegetarian, but not vegan.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry, would it be vegetarian?
No, but Execute is conscious, so it wouldn't be vegetarian either. It's like Execute. It's not just like a bunch of eggs laying there that aren't that don't have the sperm in them, if you know what I mean.
the sperm in my execute. It keeps it alive.
Excuse me, waiter. There's sperm in my eggs. No, I meant like, you know what I mean though, right?
I know what you mean, dude. It's just full of nuts.
Right, because like normal eggs is just period. Basically, like chicken eggs is chicken period. But if
right, and
the chickens just lay them without roosters involved. But if there is some rooster cummies about, then it's a different situation. And
so what you're telling me is you're going on record right now and saying that rooster cummies give executes sentience.
I mean, sure, you can quote me on that.
Awesome. I'm gonna quote that on Twitter later.
Do that.
It's gonna be good. So, man, how's your dog doing?
Still fucking dead. How dare you remind me?
Just want some updates on that dog.
I've tried multiple different dark magic spells trying to bring that pupper back to life. To no avail.
How many arms and or brothers have you lost trying to bring that thing alive?
Quite a few, actually. It's a tragedy, but I sort of achieved some sort of homunculus result thing.
That's sick.
But it didn't last long. It just sort of like fell apart. It went. And then it fell, and I was like,
dude, that's my favorite. That's my favorite scene in Pokemon.
Yeah, dude. That's the Slowpoke when it gets its tail cut off.
Exactly. It makes that noise.
Wait, can you make the what would you imagine the Slowpoke would sound like getting its tail cut off?
I imagine that it probably wouldn't make any noise. It would just be like,
I like to imagine it screams like fucking crazy. Just like a human being scream, you know, like you know.
Oh my god, dude.
Finally leaving Lavender Town. Used to drive myself insane, but I'm the passenger now. Now perfection sits behind the steering wheel and takes a left, and yet still manages to do right by me. Manages how? Yo, she gave my heart out home, man. She really moved me. For real, she soothed me. Her hippie groovy, a Ghibli movie. Her smiling takes me to islands that please the iris and feed the soul. To her eyes consistently search the soul food. Beside a sin, I treasure. You see everything about it. Helps relieve the stress and pressure. I never walk away too far. I don't resent the pleasure. This to give me in the measure that I don't pretend to measure. Walking down our memory lane, my favorite place to visit. Being ever so descriptive, all those places are me. And give it and take it, and yo, my senses are rarely efficient. But today they embrace it, the present fades in a minute. I'm saying, you can't kill my smile. You're a challenge, you to try. Yeah, yeah. I believe I've changed, and I think I know why. A.V.
The road to Celadon City was difficult, but just off principle, I found the shit. I'm crawling out the mountain pits, trying to get to Indigo. We plateaued off. The wind from off of our backs could get your hat blown off. I played the flute, he moved the beast. I'm staying true to whose beliefs. Talking shit about my movements, you confused, choose your beefs. I had to go the backwards road, but I ain't stepping back. We on another level. Fuck your vessel, you should check the stats. It's EXO with the best flow. Y'all stuck on Minesweeper, we on PS4. I make my best music when I'm depressed, ho. Right now I'm feeling fine, but anytime this G-check shows, I turn into a fucking K9 with 3 necks slow. I heard your tape, I'm not a fan, I'm hitting eject, bro. It's been a journey, please miss me with the
They have Tauros farms, Rav. What were they farming them for?
They're semen.
To make more executes.
I mean, they could be farming them for like their manure.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
For farming purposes.
I guess so.
You coward.
Man, I'm just trying to find holes in Pokemon logic.
And milk.
Tauros, okay. Did you never notice this? I didn't notice this till like last year, that a Tauros is just a male Miltank.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that. You say you know, but you didn't know that until just now.
You're a male milk tank. Roll out.
Okay. All right. Rolling out. Milk tank used roll up.
Yo, that'd be hilarious. Imagine like
just rolls the fucking blunt right there.
Oh, okay. I thought like roll up, just like roll up, kind of jump you almost. You know, like the fuck are you doing around here? Like Millie Tank rolled up on you.
Millie Tank. Look at old Millie Tank. Millie Tank.
Hey, Diddy.
Hey, wait.
Diddy. Wait, wasn't that disgusting? Millie Tank like had a move where it like sip its own milk.
I think so.
That's fucking gross, yo.
I'm gonna Google it. Hold on. I gotta Google this.
Isn't there like porn for that? Like where ladies be sucking on their own lactating tits?
Is there porn of milk tank in general? I'm about to Google it.
Hentai? Yes.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of milk tank porn. This milk tank has udders and titties.
Udder titties.
I'm gonna have to delete my history on this one.
Sorry.
There's so much milk tank hentai.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Bill, would you rather have hands that kept growing as you got older or feet that kept growing as you got older?
Hands. I would love to have gigantic hands for reasons.
Like Ludacris?
Yeah, I really want like big ludicrous hands. And like they just keep getting bigger and bigger. And then it's like, it's like when you find like an alligator or a crocodile and it's like 25 feet long.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, this one's an old one because it got this big, Yeah. Like I want them to like find me and be like, oh, he was at least 90 based on his gigantic knuckles.
Yeah. I wouldn't want big hands because like that would suck to wipe your ass.
Dude, you got to make sacrifices sometimes to have big hands, and that's okay. If a dirty butt crack is what you need.
But they keep growing, Bill, right? They keep growing. Like they perpetually grow until you die.
Milk tank does drink its own milk.
Yeah, it's kind of
hot.
Especially, did you know like one of the grossest things about drinking milk? Like I'm not vegan, but the reason I don't drink milk is because, and cut this out. This is just between you.
No,
and me.
I already know this.
Hello, this is Rav, and I'm just here to say I think milk is a delicious beverage that is most certainly not full of blood and pus. Also, I find milk tank sexually attractive.
The fact that even. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, the thing is, I'd love to have big feet because, like, they keep growing. Because at one point it'd be like, haha, I'm a hobbit. And then, like, it would get past that a week later where it's like, all right, this is not hobbit size anymore. But people just be looking at my feet like, boy, that boy got big feet.
Dude, what are you supposed to do, though, man? What are you supposed to... You can't wear shoes.
Right.
After a certain point. You can't cut your toenails.
Yeah, I can.
Do you have big toenail clippers? Huh?
Yeah, like the clippers they use for like bushes.
Yeah.
Like trimming bushes and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Maybe like some like bolt cutters or something.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, it's a conversation starter. You know what I mean? Hey, I couldn't help but notice you got massive feet.
Can we do a little bit of role playing real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk up on you while you have massive feet. Okay.
Okay, what's your name?
Becky. Hey, I'm Becky. I just noticed these giant feet of yours. You look like a freak.
Thanks for noticing my big feet. Yeah, they're massive.
Yeah, they are. Can you leave?
I'm going to step on you and murder you now. Bye.
That was good, man.
Now let's do the roleplay reverse where you got the big hands and I come up to you.
Okay. What's your name?
Becky.
Okay, good. Original. Good. It's all coming together.
Hey, I'm Becky. Hey, I couldn't help but notice you got the big hands.
Shake my hand.
Yeah. Go back to your country.
That's me crushing you with my giant hands.
Yeah, that's good.
It always comes back to giant hands. You know what I'm saying? Giant hands, giant feet. Ludacris is here. What if Ludacris had giant feet in the Get Back video? Get back. You don't know me like that. Meanwhile, he's just like stomping and like just crushing the Earth's mantle.
What if he had big anything else but hands? Like
He had big ears,
not just big ears or big cheeks or like
big ass,
big
He has a
thighs,
huge
just
ass.
massive thighs, you know.
He looks like Squidward in that one episode of SpongeBob where he eats all the Krabby Patty. Get back. You don't know me like that. Like, meanwhile, he's like struggling to walk.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah. Bill, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for your ad read.
Oh, it's time for my ad read. I love it, dude. I'm prepared for it. Let me just get these notes. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I don't have any notes.
Because
okay.
you don't need any notes. You remember this sponsor by heart.
I remember this one by heart. I say it before I go to sleep every day. Every day time when I go to sleep.
Yeah, you get like on your knees by the bed and just kind of recite it to yourself as your girlfriend weeps.
Yeah, she weeps in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rav, I got a personal question for you.
Go for it. Shoot.
How many times do you shit a day?
Twice.
Twice a day?
Yeah.
It sounds like
On
you need
average.
to be more regular. Because you need that sounds unhealthy. It sounds like you need to shit more. Because you're full of shit. Am I right?
Deleting the channel.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay. So what you need is a laxative. You gotta buy a laxative. It makes you shit. It's real good.
What makes this laxative different from all the other laxatives, Bill?
I mean, it's good. It tastes good. It's so good, dude. I can't stop eating them. It tastes like M&M's on steroids. That's how you know it's good.
Damn, man, I always wanted yummy laxatives, and I couldn't find any.
Exactly, man. Well, fear not. We've got the product for you. It's called Jimmy's Yummy Laxative. You just pop a few of them, chew them up, get that nice, smooth, chocolatey taste. And then minutes later, you're shitting your intestines out.
So you've been eating a lot of those. I just wanted to ask you how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. I've done this entire episode in the bathroom. I've been shitting the whole time. But at this point, it's not even poop. It's just a thick black liquid. And
that's beautiful.
I've been using another patented technology to soundproof it, but we'll, more on that later.
Okay, all right. Well,
but
I can't wait to
tell me about your experiences with the Jimmy's. Jimmy's Yummy
Laxatives?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I have to say, Jimmy's Yummy Laxatives are quite yummy.
Yeah, tell me more.
My favorite thing about them.
Go on, tell me more.
I can't stop shitting myself. I'm literally every step I take, I shit fart myself.
Your shoes are full of thick black gunk.
Everyone I loved has left me, but the fucking taste is on point, so I can't complain too much.
Exactly.
Thanks, Jimmy, for your yummy laxatives.
Can you get a little bit deeper into the technology on this? Because I know the listeners want to know. I know they want to know.
They're fucking laxatives, Bill.
Go on. Go on and tell me.
Fucking Gordon Ramsay lent a hand. He was like, "Hey Jimmy, your laxatives are no good," and so he went into the kitchen. And he was like, "Oh, this is fucking raw," and he was like, "They're laxatives."
These laxatives are raw.
Jimmy was like, "They're laxatives, Gordon," and Gordon was like, he threw it in the pan, did some crazy shit, and goddamn, are Jimmy's laxatives yummier than ever.
They came out a nice medium rare this time.
And they come with the manual, which is great. Lots of advice in there for, the undertaking you'd sort of these pills would bestow you with.
It actually isn't just a single manual. You will then be subscribed to a newsletter that lasts 5 years.
Weekly newsletter.
Weekly
yes.
5-year plan newsletter that renews every 5 years as well, forever.
So stop taking disgusting raw laxatives and switch things up by purchasing Jimmy's yummy laxatives for $975.4.
What did you say?
$975.4.
Okay, but like how many times do they have to pay? How many times
Did have to pay 9 times 0.75.
Okay.
0.4.
Oh, all right. But so just one they pay it 9 times, or they paid the one
9 times 0.75. 0.4.
Okay, good. I'm glad that we're on the same page here, because for a second I thought you were saying that we were only paying one time, and I got really upset.
No. There's 9.75.5 easy payments.
Rav, I think I'm gonna have a panic attack.
Bill, would you rather use eye drops made of vinegar or toilet paper made from sandpaper?
Both things.
So, walk me through it. Walk me through your daily life of you're in the bathroom, you're about to finish shitting, and you also need to put eye drops in your eyes as soon as you're done.
Well, it actually starts from when I first wake up. Because I wake up on the toilet because of all of Jimmy's laxative.
That's true.
So I wake up.
Yeah.
My body is a state of weird shriveled atrophy. I know how I will die. Know when I will die, which is creeping sooner and sooner. And it's the future.
You control fire.
Okay.
But not the fire in your ass because of Jimmy's yummy laxatives.
Right. So I wake up in the morning and I'm just like, wow, I sure can see a little too good today. And I just squirt that sweet vinegar into my eyes. And I'm like, ooh, that's that burn that never turns good,
Can you role play putting it in your eye?
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, my vision is so good. Let me put some in my eye. And then, like, while I'm still shitting, it's like not even, it's like a weird, like.
Can you combine the sound of shitting and you screaming in pain?
Like that. Okay. I have to stop screaming while shitting because it's all of my energy is gone, so I can only do one of the two.
Right.
At a time.
Let's say you finally finish shitting.
I finally finished shitting 7 hours later before I downed some more laxatives.
Because you're out of the yummy laxatives eventually,
Yeah, I'm out of
right?
them. I have to go re-up at the store because I'm addicted to them. I'm getting the shakes. And I look at the toilet paper, which is actually just sandpaper and not toilet paper at all. And I was just like, well, fuck it, It just there's blood everywhere, dude. It's bad. There's blood and shit and vinegar everywhere. I'm rolling around in my own
Can you
filth.
reenact that for me? You're like, you being done with shitting and then grabbing the sandpaper and wiping your ass.
Oh, everyone at my house is gonna think I'm crazy. Oh. Okay, that's my noises that I've made. And then I just kind of crawl to the store because I can't walk because of a multitude of reasons that I can't even go into right now, you know?
Right.
There's poop and vinegar and blood all over my fucking 6L white tea. And I'm just needing those sweet, sweet laxatives. You know what I'm saying? What about you, man? I'd like to hear your opinions on things.
I'd probably go with the vinegar in the eyes just because I don't use eye drops. So
Right.
that swapperoonie wouldn't affect my life, and I definitely don't want to be wiping my ass with sandpaper. But I mean, if I had to choose the sandpaper thing, I would just use a bidet and a towel for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I didn't think about avoiding it altogether. I thought it was like implied that I had to use them. Like I never used.
Yeah, no, you did kind of, you know, but you know, I mean, Bill.
Imagine like you're just chilling though. You just smoked a big fat blunt, okay?
Doink.
A big doink. You just downed 5 doinks,
That's a lot of damage.
and you're in America, and a cop is coming closer and closer to you, and you're like, okay, I have this Lysol here to get rid of the smell. I don't want to be deported back to the UK again, you know? And so you're like, I gotta put some eye drops in so he doesn't see my double dick red eyes. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And you just have to squirt vinegar into your eyes and it doesn't help at all. And then he's even more suspicious.
Yeah.
You know? This could be
Yeah.
a reality that we're living in, but instead we live in a different timeline.
If a cop was rolling up on me after I had just doinked, so to speak, right?
Uh-huh.
What I think I would subsequently do
Right.
is just fill my mouth with Jimmy's yummy laxatives, shit
Right.
myself so hard that all the smell of weed would be gone, and the smell would be so pungent my eyes would get red, and then the cop would roll the window down and totally understand why my eyes are red, and he'd just be like, "Oh yes, sir, of course, sorry, the hospital's that way."
Exactly.
And,
he would give
yeah.
you an escort to the hospital, which you probably need to go to anyway.
I would share the Jimmy's yummy laxatives with him, and he would be grateful and high five me.
He would know what it is. Like he'd like see you shitting yourself.
These are my
like,
favorite.
And then he'd look at you and be like, "Oh, I know what kind of night you're having." You know?
Yeah, then he'd
And then,
high five
yeah.
me.
He'd high five
Yeah.
you, and there'd be like shit on your hand, and you'd high five him anyway.
Yeah. So that's my reality in this world, but it's also in the future. So you know, it's like an
Cyber
Android
cops.
cop. Yeah.
Basically, RoboCop comes up on you.
Yeah.
He's just like, "I detect Jimmy's laxatives."
Yeah. Bill, would you rather be without elbows or without knees?
I'm thinking knee.
Okay. Explain.
Knees. I don't know, man. It's all a sham.
Like, how would you get up?
I wouldn't.
That's true. You just be like laying in the puddle of your own shit.
I'd be laying in a puddle of my own shit with no knees and vinegar in my eyes and a raw butthole.
Yeah.
And James Brown would be hovering above me saying, "Get on up."
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah, okay.
So that's how I would handle that personally.
Okay. Next question. Follow-up
You
question.
didn't answer your own question though.
Oh.
Would you rather have the elbows or bleeds?
Both.
You don't want either.
Yeah, I want to be fucking. You know, like when McDonald's would release action figures, and like they'd be really cheap. They'd be like, "Oh, this is like a G.I. Joe, but there's like no bendable parts on it."
Basically, you'd be Stretch Armstrong.
I'd be Stretch Armstrong, yes. And that's kind of tight.
You'd be Stretch Armstrong's Soviet brother.
Thank you. Yeah.
That felt like a good noise to make at the time, and now I regret it.
Would you rather be able to read or be able to read minds but be illiterate?
Well, okay. I could work into a partnership, right? I could get someone who's like my dude who reads, and then I just read his mind. So that's what I'll do. I'll like do that. How about this? You can read, right? You pick being literate, and I pick being illiterate, but I can read minds.
Yeah.
And like I can read people's minds for you and tell you what it is, and then in turn, like as payback, you just read me. You read stories, and I just read your mind.
I mean, you literally could just subscribe to Audible.
I could subscribe to Audible. Everyone, quick, use the code FORSKIN420, and it gives us a kickback, and it doesn't really
/
work.
Audible com.
Flaudible.
But the thing is, you could have like, text to speech type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you could. But how do you Google text to speech stuff if you're illiterate?
You just be like, hey Siri, Google, just text to speech War and Peace,
How do you buy a phone because you can't read the contract? And everyone has to read the contract.
That's a good point, Bill. That's a good point.
I think some of our listeners didn't read the contract. Going to jail. Going to jail.
Oh my God. Well, okay. I have one more question for you. And
okay.
This one's going to be... I'm curious to see what you've got to say. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Would you rather, for the rest of your life, be wearing like a big old snowsuit, or for the rest of your life just wearing like short shorts and like just a tee?
Definitely short shorts, because I'm one for body positivity.
But then like, and if you ever go to like Canada or you go anywhere like East Coast, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go visit New York this Christmas,
Yeah.
Like you have to wear short shorts and a tee and flip flops.
I mean, I'll figure it out, man. I'd rather be cold than hot. Being hot sucks, dude. Especially because like where I'm from, if I wear a snowsuit, I will die.
But
like I'll just die.
that's true.
Also, how am I supposed to show off my sweet diarrhea covered legs in a snowsuit?
That's a good point. I like your answer, Bill. I agree with you. I'd do the exact same.
Yeah, exactly. I know you would agree with me. I knew you were just playing devil's advocate, but
Yeah.
honestly, I'm glad, because honestly, if you disagreed with me on that, I was gonna delete the channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still might,
Yeah.
still might do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes.
Why can't I have sex with the crazy frog?
Howdy, y'all. Catch me by the county hall. Moving undercover like a lady in the Saudi mall. Avocado sushi in the paper bag, that's how we roll. Double down on ginger, double up on the wasabi though. Go hard like a Yowie stole. They trying to razz the dope guy. Every time I'm out to chill, I get my ass like, yo, guy, hold up. Little piglets, I ain't with the politic and the bullshit. You probably thinking ain't worthy of my commitment. Yeah, ho, what you thinking? A pop is back, ho. Still kawaii and blue like a polywag, though. Body bag, molly wop, any sorry ass broke rapper with my softest tracks on my hovercraft flow. Got unconscious rap flow. One